Our inner conversations are the silent architects of our reality. Every thought, every whisper in the corridors of our mind carries the potential to shape our external world. When we understand the profound impact of these internal dialogues, we begin to see the immense power we hold to transform our lives. The power of inner dialogue cannot be overstated, as it fundamentally shapes our perception of reality and our interactions with the world. Our inner dialogue consists of the continuous stream of thoughts and self-talk that runs through our minds. These internal conversations are deeply influential, guiding our beliefs, behaviors, and ultimately, the outcomes we experience in life. When we understand the profound impact of our inner dialogue, we recognize that by mastering it, we hold the key to transforming our lives. Inner dialogue operates as a feedback loop, continuously reinforcing the beliefs we hold about ourselves and our circumstances. Positive and empowering inner conversations can build self-confidence, resilience, and motivation. Conversely, negative and self-deprecating thoughts can erode our self-esteem, foster anxiety, and hinder our progress. The narrative we create within our minds sets the tone for how we perceive and respond to the world around us. Consider the scenario of facing a challenging situation. If our inner dialogue is filled with thoughts of doubt and fear, such as "I can't do this" or "I'm not good enough," we are likely to approach the situation with hesitation and a lack of confidence. These negative thoughts can become self-fulfilling prophecies, as our actions are influenced by our beliefs. On the other hand, if our inner dialogue is supportive and affirming, with thoughts like "I am capable" and "I can handle this," we are more likely to approach the situation with confidence and a proactive mindset, increasing the likelihood of a positive outcome. The power of inner dialogue extends beyond our immediate actions to shape our long-term goals and aspirations. Our internal conversations influence our vision for the future and our sense of what is possible. When we engage in positive self-talk, we cultivate a mindset of growth and possibility. We start to believe that our dreams are attainable and that we have the power to create the life we desire. This belief fuels our motivation and drives us to take the necessary steps towards our goals. Inner dialogue also affects our relationships and interactions with others. The way we talk to ourselves often mirrors how we communicate with those around us. Positive inner dialogue fosters empathy, patience, and understanding, enhancing our ability to connect with others and build meaningful relationships. Negative self-talk, on the other hand, can lead to defensiveness, irritability, and conflict as our internal frustrations spill over into our external interactions. Furthermore, our inner dialogue plays a crucial role in our mental and emotional well-being. Consistently engaging in negative self-talk can contribute to feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. It can create a mental environment that is harsh and unforgiving, making it difficult to find joy and contentment in everyday life. By cultivating a positive inner dialogue, we create a mental space that is nurturing and supportive, promoting overall mental health and emotional balance. The power of inner dialogue is also evident in the concept of self-fulfilling prophecies. When we repeatedly tell ourselves something, whether positive or negative, we start to believe it and act accordingly. This can lead to a cycle where our beliefs shape our actions, and our actions reinforce our beliefs. By consciously directing our inner dialogue towards positivity and empowerment, we can break negative cycles and create a new narrative that supports our growth and success. To harness the power of inner dialogue, it is essential to practice self-awareness and mindfulness. By paying attention to our thoughts and becoming aware of negative patterns, we can begin to make conscious choices about our inner conversations. Techniques such as positive affirmations, visualization, and cognitive restructuring can help us shift our inner dialogue towards a more positive and empowering direction. The power of inner dialogue is a testament to the incredible influence our thoughts have on our lives. By mastering our internal conversations, we can transform our self-perception, enhance our relationships, achieve our goals, and improve our overall well-being. Understanding and harnessing this power is a critical step towards creating a fulfilling and successful life. Self-awareness is a crucial element in the journey of mastering our inner conversations. It involves a deep, introspective understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. and how they influence our actions and interactions with the world. Developing self-awareness means becoming intimately familiar with the inner workings of our mind, recognizing our patterns of thinking, and understanding the triggers that shape our emotional responses. The first step towards self-awareness is observing our thoughts without judgment. This means paying attention to the constant stream of mental chatter that runs through our minds and identifying the recurring themes. Are our thoughts predominantly positive and supportive, or are they filled with doubt and negativity? By taking a step back and observing our thoughts as they arise, we can begin to see the patterns that govern our internal dialogue. Understanding these patterns allows us to see how our thoughts influence our emotions. For instance, negative self-talk often leads to feelings of anxiety, sadness, or frustration, while positive self-talk can boost our mood and increase our sense of well-being. Recognizing this connection between thoughts and emotions is crucial, because it highlights the power we have to change our emotional state by altering our inner dialogue. Self-awareness also involves understanding the origins of our thoughts and beliefs. Many of our internal conversations are shaped by past experiences, cultural conditioning, and the influence of significant people in our lives. By reflecting on these influences, we can identify the sources of our negative beliefs and question their validity. This process of reflection helps us to detach from limiting thoughts and replace them with more empowering ones. Another aspect of self-awareness is recognizing our emotional triggers. Triggers are specific situations, people, or memories that evoke strong emotional reactions. By identifying these triggers, we can prepare ourselves to respond more thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively. This awareness allows us to maintain control over our inner dialogue, even in challenging situations. Self-awareness extends to our physical responses as well. Our bodies often give us clues about our emotional state before our conscious mind becomes aware of it. Paying attention to physical sensations such as tension, a racing heart, or shallow breathing can alert us to underlying stress or anxiety. By tuning into these bodily signals, we can take proactive steps to calm our minds and regulate our emotions, thus maintaining a positive inner dialogue. Furthermore, self-awareness helps us understand our values and motivations. Knowing what truly matters to us guides our inner conversations and aligns them with our core beliefs and goals. When our inner dialogue is in harmony with our values, we experience a sense of integrity and coherence that enhances our overall well-being. Developing self-awareness is an ongoing process that requires commitment and practice. Mindfulness meditation is one effective technique for cultivating self-awareness. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions with curiosity and non-judgment. This practice helps us stay present-centered, making it easier to recognize and shift negative thought patterns. Journaling is another powerful tool for enhancing self-awareness. Writing down our thoughts and feelings allows us to explore them in depth and gain insights into our inner world. Through journaling, we can track our progress, identify recurring themes, and develop strategies for maintaining a positive inner dialogue. Self-awareness also involves seeking feedback from others. Sometimes our friends, family, or colleagues can see patterns in our behavior that we might overlook. By being open to constructive feedback, we gain new perspectives on our inner dialogue and how it affects our interactions and relationships. Lastly, self-awareness requires a compassionate and non-judgmental attitude towards ourselves. It is easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism when we recognize negative patterns in our thinking. However, self-awareness is not about judging ourselves, it is about understanding and transforming our inner world. By approaching our thoughts and emotions with kindness and curiosity, we create a supportive environment for positive change. Positive affirmations are powerful tools for transforming our inner dialogue and, consequently, our reality. They are deliberate, positive statements that we repeat to ourselves to challenge and overcome negative thoughts and self-sabotaging beliefs. By consistently affirming positive thoughts, we can rewire our brain, foster a positive mindset, and ultimately manifest the life we desire. At the core of positive affirmations is the principle of neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Our thoughts and beliefs are shaped by these neural pathways, which becomes stronger with repetition. Negative self-talk can create and reinforce pathways that lead to self-doubt, fear, and anxiety. Conversely, positive affirmations can help build and strengthen new pathways that support confidence, resilience, and optimism. To effectively use positive affirmations, it is important to craft statements that resonate deeply and personally. These affirmations should be clear, concise, and stated in the present tense as if the desired outcome is already true. For example, instead of saying, "I will be confident," you would say, "I am confident." This subtle shift in phrasing helps to reinforce the belief that the change is already taking place, fostering a sense of immediacy and urgency. Repetition is key to the effectiveness of positive affirmations. By consistently repeating affirmations, ideally multiple times a day, we reinforce the desired beliefs and behaviors. Morning and evening routines are particularly effective times to practice affirmations, as these moments are often quieter and more introspective, allowing for deeper absorption of the positive messages. It is also beneficial to integrate positive affirmations into various aspects of daily life. This can be done by writing them down in a journal, placing sticky notes with affirmations around your living and working spaces, or setting reminders on your phone. The more frequently you encounter and engage with your affirmations, the more deeply they become ingrained in your subconscious mind. Combining positive affirmations with visualization can amplify that impact. Visualization involves creating a vivid mental image of the desired outcome, engaging all the senses to make the experience feel real. When paired with affirmations, visualization helps to anchor the positive statements in the mind, creating a powerful synergy that propels you towards your goals. For instance, if your affirmation is "I am successful," you might visualize yourself achieving a significant milestone, feeling the emotions of pride and accomplishment that come with it. Emotional engagement is another critical component of effective affirmations. Simply repeating words without feeling their significance is less impactful. Instead, try to evoke the emotions associated with the affirmation. Feel the confidence, joy, or peace that the affirmation represents. This emotional connection reinforces the belief and makes it more likely to influence your behavior and mindset. Affirmations can address various aspects of life, including self-worth, health, relationships, career, and personal growth. For example, affirmations for self-worth might include statements like, "I am worthy of love and respect," or "I value myself and my contributions." For health, you might use, "I am strong and healthy," or "My body heals and strengthens every day." Tailoring affirmations to specific areas of your life ensures they are relevant and meaningful. One of the challenges with positive affirmations is overcoming deeply ingrained negative beliefs. Initially, affirmations might feel inauthentic or uncomfortable, especially if they directly contradict long-held negative thoughts. It is important to persist through this discomfort, recognizing that it is a sign of the old neural pathways being challenged and restructured. With time and consistent practice, the new positive beliefs will become more natural and automatic. Positive affirmations also benefit from being integrated into a broader practice of self-compassion and kindness. Treating yourself with the same care and understanding you would offer a friend helps to reinforce the positive messages of the affirmations. When setbacks occur, as they inevitably will, approach them with a gentle attitude and reaffirm your positive beliefs. This helps to build resilience and maintain a positive mindset even in the face of challenges. The power of positive affirmations lies in their ability to transform your inner world, which in turn influences your outer reality. By consciously choosing to focus on positive, empowering thoughts, you can reshape your beliefs, behaviors, and ultimately your life. With dedication and practice, positive affirmations become a powerful tool for personal growth, helping you to create the life you truly desire. Visualization is a powerful technique that harnesses the imagination to create vivid mental images of desired outcomes. This practice involves vividly imagining the details and emotions of a goal or aspiration as if it has already been achieved. By engaging in regular visualization, individuals can tap into the mind's innate ability to shape reality, turning abstract dreams into concrete achievements. The process of visualization begins with selecting a specific goal or desire. This goal should be clear, detailed, and personally meaningful. The more precise and detailed the visualization, the more effective it is in creating a mental blueprint for success. For instance, if the goal is to secure a new job, the visualization should include every aspect of that achievement, from the environment and interactions to the emotions and sensations experienced. During visualization, it is crucial to immerse oneself fully in the imagined scenario. This involves not only seeing the desired outcome, but also engaging all the senses. What does the environment look like? What sounds are present? What textures and sensations can be felt? What smells are in the air? Engaging multiple senses helps to create a more vivid and realistic mental image, making the visualization more powerful and effective. Emotional engagement is a key element of successful visualization. The emotions associated with achieving the goal must be vividly felt. This means experiencing the joy, pride, satisfaction, and excitement that would come with realizing the dream. These emotions act as powerful motivators, reinforcing the belief that the goal is achievable and worth pursuing. The emotional connection also helps to embed the desired outcome more deeply into the subconscious mind. Repetition is another important aspect of visualization. Regularly visualizing the desired outcome reinforces the mental image and strengthens the neural pathways associated with the goal. This consistent practice helps to keep the goal at the forefront of the mind, making it a constant presence in one's thoughts and actions. Over time, this persistent focus can lead to increased motivation, clearer direction, and a greater likelihood of taking actions that align with the desired outcome. Visualization can be practiced in various settings and formats. Some people find it helpful to set aside dedicated time each day for visualization, such as in the morning or before bed. Others incorporate visualization into their meditation or mindfulness practices. It can also be done spontaneously throughout the day, whenever there is a quiet moment to focus on the desired goal. Combining visualization with positive affirmations can enhance its effectiveness. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce the belief in achieving the goal. By pairing affirmations with visualization, individuals create a powerful synergy that amplifies the impact of both practices. For example, while visualizing a successful job interview, one might repeat affirmations such as, "I am confident and capable," or "I am the perfect fit for this role." Visualization is not just about imagining the end result, it also involves visualizing the steps needed to achieve the goal. This includes envisioning the actions, decisions, and efforts required along the way. By visualizing the process, individuals can prepare themselves mentally for the journey, anticipate challenges, and develop strategies for overcoming obstacles. This proactive approach increases resilience and reduces the likelihood of being deterred by setbacks. The practice of visualization is supported by scientific research in the field of neuroscience. Studies have shown that the brain does not distinguish significantly between real and vividly imagined experiences. When individuals visualize an activity, the same neural pathways are activated as when they perform the actual activity. This means that visualization can effectively train the brain and body for real-life performance, enhancing skills and improving outcomes. Visualization also has a positive impact on mental and emotional well-being. By focusing on positive outcomes and desired achievements, individuals cultivate a mindset of optimism and possibility. This positive outlook can reduce stress, increase motivation, and enhance overall mental health. Visualization can serve as a mental rehearsal, building confidence and reducing anxiety about future events. To maximize the benefits of visualization, it is important to approach the practice with an open and receptive mindset. Skepticism or doubt can diminish the effectiveness of visualization by introducing negative thoughts that counteract the positive images being created. Instead, approach visualization with a sense of curiosity and belief in its potential to create meaningful change. Visualization is a powerful tool that taps into the creative power of the mind to shape reality. By creating vivid mental images of desired outcomes, engaging the senses and emotions, and practicing regularly, individuals can harness this technique to turn their dreams into tangible achievements. The practice of visualization not only enhances the likelihood of success, but also fosters a positive and empowered mindset that supports overall well-being and personal growth. Belief and faith are foundational components in the journey of transforming our lives and realizing our dreams. They serve as the bedrock upon which our goals and aspirations are built, providing the necessary conviction and trust that our efforts will yield the desired outcomes. Understanding the profound impact of belief and faith can unlock a limitless potential within us, enabling us to navigate challenges, overcome obstacles, and persist in the face of adversity. Belief is the internal certainty and confidence that something is true or possible. It is a powerful force that shapes our perceptions, decisions, and actions. When we genuinely believe in our goals and our ability to achieve them, we align our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with this conviction. This alignment creates a coherent and focused energy that propels us forward, making it more likely that we will take the necessary steps to realize our dreams. Belief acts as a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we believe in our success, we are more likely to act in ways that lead to success. The power of belief is evident in various aspects of life. In education, students who believe in their ability to succeed are more likely to persist through difficulties and achieve higher levels of academic performance. In sports, athletes who believe in their capabilities often perform better and recover more quickly from setbacks. In the workplace, employees who believe in their potential are more likely to take on challenges, innovate, and excel in their careers. This demonstrates that belief is not merely a passive state of mind, but an active driver of behavior and outcomes. Faith, closely related to belief, is the trust and confidence in something or someone beyond oneself. It involves a deeper, more spiritual conviction that the universe, a higher power, or life itself supports our endeavors and will help us achieve our goals. Faith is about having confidence in the process and trusting that, even when the path is unclear or challenging, things will ultimately work out in our favor. It provides a sense of peace and reassurance, reducing anxiety and fear about the future. Faith allows us to let go of the need for immediate evidence or tangible proof of our progress. It encourages patience and persistence, knowing that the results will come in their own time. This trust is particularly crucial during difficult times when obstacles seem insurmountable and progress appears slow. Faith helps us stay committed to our vision, providing the inner strength to keep moving forward despite external challenges. Both belief and faith require nurturing and reinforcement. One way to strengthen belief is through positive affirmations and self-talk. By consistently affirming our capabilities and potential, we reinforce our confidence and conviction. Visualization, as previously discussed, also plays a critical role in building belief. By vividly imagining our success and experiencing the associated emotions, we create a mental environment where belief can flourish. Faith, on the other hand, can be nurtured through practices that connect us to a sense of purpose and higher meaning. Meditation, prayer, and mindfulness can help us cultivate a deeper sense of trust in the unfolding of life. Reflecting on past experiences where faith and persistence led to positive outcomes can also reinforce our confidence in the future. Surrounding ourselves with supportive people who believe in us and our goals can further bolster our faith, providing encouragement and validation. It is important to recognize and address the factors that undermine belief and faith. Negative self-talk, doubt, and fear can erode our confidence and trust. Identifying and challenging these limiting thoughts is essential. Reframing negative experiences as opportunities for growth and learning can help transform doubt into belief and fear into faith. Understanding that setbacks and failures are part of the journey and do not define our worth or potential is crucial in maintaining a positive outlook. Belief and faith are not static, they can grow and evolve over time. As we achieve small successes and witness progress, our belief in our capabilities and our faith in the process are reinforced. This creates a positive feedback loop, where belief and faith lead to actions that generate positive results, which in turn strengthen our belief and faith. This dynamic interplay creates a powerful momentum that propels us toward our goals with greater confidence and assurance. In essence, belief and faith are the driving forces that sustain our efforts and guide us toward our dreams. They are the invisible yet potent energies that shape our reality, influencing how we perceive and interact with the world. By cultivating strong belief in ourselves and unwavering faith in the journey, we harness the power to create the life we envision and achieve our highest potential. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage and respond to our emotions in a healthy and adaptive way. It is a vital skill that influences our mental health, relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. Mastering emotional regulation allows us to navigate life's challenges with resilience, maintain a positive outlook, and achieve our goals more effectively. At the heart of emotional regulation is the awareness of our emotional states. This involves recognizing and naming our emotions as they arise. By identifying what we are feeling, we can gain a better understanding of our internal experiences and the triggers that elicit these emotions. This self-awareness is the first step in managing our emotional responses rather than being overwhelmed by them. One of the fundamental strategies for emotional regulation is cognitive reappraisal, which involves changing the way we think about a situation to alter its emotional impact. For example, if we are feeling anxious about an upcoming presentation, we might reframe our thoughts to focus on the opportunity to share our knowledge and engage with others, rather than on the potential for failure. By shifting our perspective, we can reduce negative emotions and foster a more positive and productive mindset. Mindfulness practices are also highly effective for emotional regulation. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment, without judgment. By observing our thoughts and emotions as they arise, we create a space between stimulus and response. This allows us to respond to our emotions with intention, rather than reacting impulsively. Mindfulness helps us stay grounded and centered, even in the face of strong emotions, and can reduce the intensity of negative emotional experiences. Breathing exercises are another practical tool for emotional regulation. Deep, slow breathing activates the body's parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts the stress response and promotes relaxation. When we are feeling overwhelmed by emotion, taking a few moments to focus on our breath can help calm the mind and body, making it easier to process and manage our feelings. Developing healthy coping mechanisms is crucial for emotional regulation. These might include engaging in physical activity, spending time in nature, practicing creative hobbies, or connecting with supportive friends and family. By finding positive outlets for our emotions, we can release stress and restore our emotional balance. Conversely, relying on unhealthy coping strategies, such as substance abuse or avoidance, can exacerbate emotional difficulties and lead to further problems. Self-compassion is a key component of emotional regulation. Treating ourselves with kindness and understanding when we are experiencing difficult emotions helps to soothe and comfort us. Instead of criticizing ourselves for feeling a certain way, we acknowledge our emotions and offer ourselves the same empathy we would extend to a friend. This approach reduces the tendency to suppress or ignore our feelings, allowing us to process and integrate them in a healthy manner. Setting healthy boundaries is also essential for emotional regulation. This involves knowing our limits and communicating them effectively to others. By establishing clear boundaries, we protect our emotional well-being and prevent situations that might lead to excessive stress or emotional turmoil. Boundaries help us maintain a sense of control and agency over our emotional experiences. Problem-solving skills are another important aspect of emotional regulation. When faced with challenging situations, being able to identify the problem, generate potential solutions, and take constructive action helps to reduce feelings of helplessness and frustration. By actively addressing the issues that trigger negative emotions, we can mitigate their impact and foster a sense of empowerment and competence. Emotional regulation also involves recognizing and challenging unhelpful thought patterns. Cognitive distortions such as catastrophizing, black and white thinking, and overgeneralization can intensify negative emotions and create a distorted view of reality. By identifying these patterns and replacing them with more balanced and realistic thoughts, we can reduce emotional distress and improve our overall mental health. Interpersonal skills play a significant role in emotional regulation. Effective communication, empathy, and conflict resolution skills help us navigate social interactions and relationships more smoothly. By managing our emotional responses in social situations, we can maintain positive connections and reduce the likelihood of misunderstandings and conflicts. It's important to acknowledge that emotional regulation is not about suppressing or denying our emotions. Instead, it is about understanding and managing them in a way that allows us to function effectively and maintain our well-being. Emotions are valuable signals that provide information about our needs and desires. By regulating our emotions, we can respond to these signals in a constructive and adaptive manner. Practicing emotional regulation is an ongoing process that requires patience and commitment. It involves developing a toolkit of strategies and techniques that we can draw upon in different situations. Over time, with consistent practice, we can become more skilled at managing our emotions and navigating the complexities of life with greater ease and resilience. Emotional regulation is a vital skill that enhances our ability to cope with stress, build healthy relationships, and achieve our goals. By developing self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, using cognitive reappraisal, and cultivating healthy coping mechanisms, we can manage our emotions effectively and create a more balanced and fulfilling life. Consistency is a fundamental principle that underpins success in various aspects of life, whether it be personal development, career progression, relationships, or health. It involves maintaining a steady and persistent effort towards goals and values over time. The power of consistency lies in its ability to create habits, build momentum, and achieve long-term results through sustained action and commitment. At its core, consistency is about repetition and routine. By engaging in regular, repeated actions aligned with our goals, we gradually build habits that become ingrained in our daily lives. These habits form the foundation for progress and improvement. For example, consistently practicing a skill, such as playing an instrument or learning a new language, leads to gradual improvement and eventual mastery. The same principle applies to fitness routines, where consistent exercise results in increased strength, endurance, and overall health. Consistency is closely tied to discipline and self-control. It requires a commitment to maintaining actions and behaviors, even when motivation wanes or obstacles arise. Discipline helps us stay focused on our long-term goals and resist the temptation to deviate from our planned course of action. This steadfastness is particularly important during challenging times when immediate results may not be visible and the temptation to give up is strong. By cultivating discipline, we build the resilience needed to stay consistent. One of the key benefits of consistency is the compound effect. Small, consistent actions accumulate over time, leading to significant results. This effect is often compared to the growth of a snowball rolling down a hill, gradually gaining size and momentum. For instance, saving a small amount of money regularly can lead to substantial savings over time, thanks to the power of compounding interest. Similarly, consistently dedicating time to personal development activities, such as reading or skill building, results in cumulative knowledge and expertise. Consistency also fosters trust and reliability, both in ourselves and in our relationships with others. When we consistently follow through on our commitments and promises, we build a reputation for dependability. This reliability strengthens our relationships, as others know they can count on us to be consistent and trustworthy. In a professional context, consistency in delivering quality work and meeting deadlines enhances our credibility and can lead to career advancement and opportunities. In personal development, consistency plays a crucial role in achieving meaningful change and growth. Self-improvement is not achieved through sporadic, intense efforts, but through regular, sustained practices. Whether it's developing mindfulness through daily meditation, improving fitness through regular workouts, or enhancing knowledge through continuous learning, consistency ensures that progress is steady and lasting. It helps us overcome the initial inertia and builds the momentum needed to make lasting changes. Consistency is also essential for building and maintaining healthy habits. Habits are automatic behaviors that require little conscious thought, making them powerful tools for achieving long-term goals. The process of habit formation involves repeating an action consistently until it becomes ingrained in our routine. This requires patience and persistence, as habits do not form overnight. By staying consistent, We reinforce the neural pathways associated with the behavior, making it easier to maintain over time. Another important aspect of consistency is setting realistic and achievable goals. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks allows us to maintain consistency without feeling overwhelmed. Each small step taken consistently contributes to the larger objective, making the goal seem more attainable. This approach also provides a sense of accomplishment and motivation as we see steady progress, reinforcing our commitment to stay consistent. Accountability is a valuable tool in maintaining consistency. Sharing our goals and progress with others, such as friends, family, or mentors, creates a sense of responsibility and external support. Accountability partners can provide encouragement, feedback, and remind us to stay on track. This external validation and support can be particularly motivating, helping us stay consistent even when internal motivation is lacking. Consistency is not about perfection, it is about perseverance and commitment. It is natural to encounter setbacks and challenges along the way. The key is to view these obstacles as temporary and to resume our efforts with renewed determination. Recognizing that progress is often nonlinear and that setbacks are part of the journey helps us maintain a consistent effort over the long term. Consistency requires time management and prioritization. Identifying our most important goals and allocating time for them in our daily schedules ensures that we stay focused and dedicated. By creating routines and habits around our priorities, we reduce the likelihood of distractions and ensure that we consistently make progress towards our objectives. Effective time management helps us balance various aspects of our lives, maintaining consistency in multiple areas simultaneously. Consistency is a fundamental principle for achieving success and personal growth. It involves maintaining a steady and persistent effort towards our goals through discipline, repetition, and commitment. The benefits of consistency include the compound effect, trust and reliability, habit formation, and sustained progress. By setting realistic goals, managing our time effectively, and seeking accountability, we can harness the power of consistency to create lasting change and achieve our highest aspirations. Overcoming doubts is a critical skill that allows individuals to move forward with confidence and achieve their goals. Doubt often arises from uncertainty, fear of failure, or a lack of belief in oneself. To effectively overcome doubts, it is essential to understand their root causes and develop strategies to address them proactively. One of the most effective ways to overcome doubts is to cultivate self-awareness. This involves identifying the specific doubts or limiting beliefs that are holding you back. By recognizing these thoughts as they arise, you can begin to challenge their validity and replace them with more empowering beliefs. Self-awareness also allows you to acknowledge any patterns or triggers that contribute to doubt, enabling you to address them more effectively in the future. Another powerful strategy for overcoming doubts is to seek evidence and perspective. Often, doubts are based on unfounded assumptions or worst-case scenarios. By gathering information, seeking advice from trusted sources, or examining past successes, you can counteract these negative thoughts with concrete evidence of your capabilities and potential for success. This process helps to shift your focus from uncertainty to possibility, reinforcing a more positive and optimistic mindset. Positive affirmations and self-talk play a significant role in overcoming doubts. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your strengths, abilities, and potential. By repeating affirmations such as "I am capable," "I am resilient," or "I trust in my abilities," you can reprogram your subconscious mind to support your goals and aspirations. This practice helps to build self-confidence and reduce self-doubt, replacing negative thoughts with affirming beliefs about yourself and your capabilities. Visualization is another powerful technique for overcoming doubts. By vividly imagining yourself achieving your goals and experiencing success, you create a mental blueprint for achievement. Visualization helps to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcomes, making success feel more attainable and real. Through regular practice, visualization strengthens your belief in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles, thereby reducing doubts and increasing motivation. Setting realistic goals and breaking them down into manageable steps can also help to overcome doubts. By focusing on smaller, achievable milestones, you can build momentum and demonstrate progress towards your larger objectives. Celebrating each accomplishment along the way reinforces your confidence and reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. This incremental approach reduces the overwhelm often associated with big goals and helps to overcome doubts about your capacity to achieve them. Seeking support from others is another valuable strategy for overcoming doubts. Surrounding yourself with positive, encouraging individuals who believe in your abilities can provide motivation and reassurance during challenging times. Whether it's seeking advice, feedback, or emotional support, having a strong support network can help you navigate doubts and stay focused on your goals. Additionally, sharing your goals and progress with others can hold you accountable and provide valuable perspective and encouragement. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity is essential for overcoming doubts. Failure is a natural part of the journey towards success and can provide valuable insights and growth. By reframing setbacks as opportunities for learning and improvement, you can develop resilience and perseverance in the face of challenges. Viewing failure as a stepping stone to success helps to reduce the fear of failure and the doubts that accompany it, enabling you to approach challenges with a more positive and determined mindset. Practicing self-care and managing stress are essential for overcoming doubts. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being helps to strengthen your resilience and ability to cope with uncertainty. Engaging in activities that promote relaxation, such as exercise, meditation, or hobbies, can reduce stress and anxiety, making it easier to manage doubts and maintain a positive outlook. Prioritizing self-care demonstrates self-respect and reinforces your belief in your worthiness of success. Overcoming doubts is a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and personal growth. By cultivating self-awareness, seeking evidence and perspective, using positive affirmations and visualization, setting realistic goals, seeking support from others, embracing failure as a learning opportunity, and practicing self-care, you can effectively challenge and overcome doubts. These strategies empower you to move forward with confidence, trust in your abilities, and achieve your goals despite any uncertainties or challenges you may encounter along the way. Manifestation is the process of turning our thoughts, beliefs, and desires into reality through focused intention and action. It is based on the principle that our thoughts and emotions have creative power, shaping our experiences and influencing the outcomes we attract into our lives. Manifestation involves harnessing this power deliberately to bring about positive change and achieve our goals. At the core of manifestation is clarity of intention. This involves identifying and defining what we truly want to manifest in our lives. Whether it's a specific goal, such as a new job or a healthier lifestyle, or a broader aspiration, such as happiness and fulfillment, clarity helps to focus our thoughts and actions towards a specific outcome. When we are clear about our intentions, we can align our energy and efforts more effectively, increasing the likelihood of success. Visualization is a powerful technique used in manifestation. It involves creating vivid mental images of our desired outcomes as if they have already been achieved. By visualizing the details of our goals, such as the sights, sounds, feelings, and emotions associated with success, we create a compelling image that resonates with our subconscious mind. This process helps to reinforce our belief in the possibility of achieving our desires and activates the creative forces within us. Positive affirmations are another tool for manifestation. Affirmations are positive statements that affirm our beliefs and intentions. By repeating affirmations such as "I am worthy of success, I attract abundance into my life," or "I am grateful for all that I have," we program our subconscious mind to support our goals and aspirations. Affirmations help to cultivate a positive mindset, dissolve limiting beliefs, and align our thoughts and emotions with the reality we wish to create. Emotional alignment is crucial in manifestation. It involves feeling as if our desires have already been fulfilled and experiencing the emotions associated with success. When we generate positive emotions such as gratitude, joy, and confidence, we raise our vibrational frequency and become more receptive to receiving our desires. Emotionally aligning with our goals helps to remove resistance and allows the manifestation process to unfold naturally. Taking inspired action is a key component of manifestation. While visualization and positive thinking set the stage for success, action is what bridges the gap between dreams and reality. Inspired action involves taking intentional steps towards our goals, guided by intuition and inner wisdom. It may involve learning new skills, networking with others, seizing opportunities, or making decisions aligned with our intentions. By acting in alignment with our desires, we demonstrate our commitment to manifestation and create momentum towards achieving our goals. Patience and trust are essential virtues in the manifestation process. It's important to recognize that manifestations unfold in their own time and according to divine timing. Trusting in the process and maintaining patience allows us to stay optimistic and open to unexpected opportunities and synchronicities that may arise along the way. Trusting in the universe or a higher power can provide reassurance and confidence in the manifestation journey. Gratitude plays a significant role in manifestation. Cultivating a sense of gratitude for what we already have and the manifestations that are on the amplifies our positive energy and accelerates the manifestation process. Gratitude shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, reinforcing our belief in the unlimited possibilities available to us. By practicing gratitude daily through journaling, meditation, or simply expressing thanks, we create an energetic flow that attracts more blessings into our lives. Letting go of attachment to outcomes is another important aspect of manifestation. While it's natural to have goals and desires, attaching too strongly to specific outcomes can create resistance and hinder the manifestation process. Detachment involves trusting that the universe knows what is best for us and allowing our intentions to manifest in the highest and best way possible. By releasing control and surrendering to the flow of life, we create space for miracles and unexpected blessings to manifest. Finally, maintaining a positive mindset and belief in ourselves is crucial throughout the manifestation journey. Our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality, so cultivating a mindset of positivity, optimism, and self-confidence enhances our ability to manifest our desires. By affirming our worthiness, trusting in our abilities, and embracing a growth mindset, we strengthen our manifestation power and create a fertile ground for success. Manifestation is a transformative process that empowers us to create the life we desire. By clarifying our intentions, visualizing our goals, using positive affirmations, aligning our emotions, taking inspired action, practicing patience and trust, cultivating gratitude, letting go of attachment, and maintaining a positive mindset, we harness the creative power of our thoughts and emotions to manifest our dreams into reality. Manifestation is not just about wishing for something to happen, it's about consciously co-creating our future and embracing our innate ability to shape our destiny. Mindfulness is a state of focused awareness and presence in the present moment. It involves paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, bodily sensations, and surroundings without judgment or attachment. Mindfulness originates from ancient contemplative practices, but has gained significant popularity in modern psychology and wellness for its profound benefits on mental health, stress reduction, and overall well-being. At its essence, mindfulness is about being fully engaged in the present moment. It encourages us to observe our experiences with curiosity and acceptance, rather than reacting automatically or being swept away by thoughts and emotions. By cultivating this awareness, we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, fostering greater clarity, resilience, and emotional intelligence. One of the core principles of mindfulness is non-judgmental awareness. This involves observing our thoughts and feelings without labeling them as good or bad. Instead of reacting impulsively to our inner experiences, we learn to respond with compassion and understanding. By adopting a non-judgmental stance, we cultivate greater self-compassion and reduce the tendency to criticize ourselves or others, promoting inner peace and harmony. Mindfulness practices often begin with focused attention on the breath. By directing our awareness to the sensations of breathing, such as the rise and fall of the abdomen, or the feeling of air passing through the nostrils, we anchor ourselves in the present moment. This simple yet powerful technique helps to calm the mind, reduce stress, and enhance concentration. Regular practice strengthens our ability to stay present amidst distractions and challenges, improving our overall focus and productivity. Body scan meditation is another mindfulness practice that involves systematically scanning through different parts of the body, from head to toe, and observing any sensations without judgment. This practice increases bodily awareness, promotes relaxation, and can help alleviate physical tension or discomfort. By connecting mind and body scan meditations cultivate a deeper sense of unity and holistic well-being. Mindfulness extends beyond formal meditation practices to include everyday activities such as mindful eating, walking, or listening. Mindful eating, for example, involves savoring each bite of food, noticing flavors, textures, and sensations. By bringing full attention to the experience of eating, we enhance our enjoyment of food, improve digestion, and develop healthier eating habits. Similarly, mindful walking encourages us to pay attention to each step, the sensation of movement, and our surroundings, fostering a sense of connection with the environment and promoting mental clarity. One of the profound benefits of mindfulness is its impact on stress reduction and emotional regulation. By cultivating present moment awareness, mindfulness helps to break the cycle of rumination and worry that contributes to stress and anxiety. When we observe our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them, we create space for clarity and perspective. This allows us to respond to challenges more skillfully, rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or frustration. Mindfulness also enhances emotional resilience by strengthening our ability to tolerate discomfort and navigate difficult emotions. By developing a greater awareness of our emotional triggers and habitual reactions, we gain insight into patterns of behavior that may be holding us back. Mindfulness teaches us to pause and consider our responses thoughtfully, rather than acting on automatic pilot. This mindful response helps to foster healthier relationships, improve communication, and promote emotional well-being. Another significant benefit of mindfulness is its impact on cognitive functions such as attention, memory, and decision-making. Research has shown that regular mindfulness practice can enhance cognitive flexibility, which is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances and perspectives. By training our minds to stay present and focused, we become more adept at prioritizing tasks, managing distractions, and making informed decisions. Mindfulness also promotes empathy and compassion towards ourselves and others. By cultivating a non-judgmental attitude and a deeper understanding of our own experiences, we develop greater empathy for the struggles and challenges faced by others. This compassionate outlook fosters stronger interpersonal connections, enhances social harmony, and contributes to a more compassionate society as a whole. Mindfulness is a transformative practice that cultivates present moment awareness, non-judgmental acceptance, and emotional resilience. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives through meditation, mindful activities, and mindful living, we enhance our overall well-being, reduce stress, improve cognitive functions, and foster greater compassion and empathy. Mindfulness empowers us to live more fully in each moment, appreciating the richness of life and approaching challenges with clarity, calmness, and resilience. In conclusion, mastering mindfulness is not just about adopting a set of techniques. It's a transformative journey towards greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and overall well-being. By cultivating present moment awareness, practicing non-judgmental acceptance, and integrating mindfulness into our daily lives, we unlock profound benefits for our mental, emotional, and physical health. Through mindfulness, we learn to navigate life's challenges with clarity and compassion, enhancing our relationships, decision-making abilities, and overall quality of life. As we continue to deepen our practice, we empower ourselves to live more authentically and fully, embracing each moment with gratitude and openness. Let us remember that mindfulness is a lifelong practice, a journey of continuous learning and growth. By committing to cultivate mindfulness in our lives, we not only nurture our own well-being, but also contribute positively to the well-being of those around us and the world at large. May we all embark on this journey with curiosity, compassion, and a commitment to living mindfully each day. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you on a journey to uncover the secret of manifestation, a power within you that can shape and transform your reality. The key to this profound ability lies in understanding and mastering a few fundamental principles. The imagination is a powerful and transformative force that serves as the very foundation upon which reality is constructed. When we delve into the depths of our imagination, we tap into an infinite realm of possibilities, where we can mold and shape the outcomes of our lives. The concept of imagination being the core of reality is rooted in the understanding that our thoughts, visions, and inner beliefs profoundly influence the external world. At the heart of this concept is the idea that everything we experience in the physical world begins as a thought or a mental image. Our imagination acts as a blueprint, a preliminary sketch of what we wish to bring into existence. Just as an architect envisions a building before the first brick is laid, we must visualize our desires and aspirations before they can materialize in our lives. This process of visualization involves creating vivid and detailed mental pictures of the outcomes we seek, engaging all our senses to make these images as real and tangible as possible within our minds. The act of imagining goes beyond mere daydreaming. It is an intentional and deliberate practice of creating a mental prototype of our desired reality. This mental prototype serves as a guiding force, directing our actions, decisions, and behaviors towards the realization of our goals. When we imagine ourselves achieving our desires, we not only see the end result, but also feel the emotions associated with that achievement. These emotions, whether they be joy, satisfaction, or gratitude, infuse our mental images with life and energy, making them more potent and compelling. The power of imagination lies in its ability to transcend the limitations of our current circumstances. It allows us to envision possibilities that are not yet evident in the physical world, breaking free from the constraints of our present reality. By consistently focusing on these mental images and nurturing them with positive emotions, we begin to reprogram our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, which governs a significant portion of our thoughts and behaviors, starts to align with these new images and beliefs, gradually influencing our actions in ways that support the manifestation of our desires. Moreover, imagination acts as a magnet, attracting the necessary resources, opportunities, and people that align with our envisioned reality. This is often referred to as the law of attraction, where like attracts like. When we maintain a clear and consistent image of our desires, coupled with strong positive emotions, we emit a vibrational frequency that resonates with similar energies in the universe. This resonance creates a magnetic pole, drawing towards us the circumstances and events that facilitate the fulfillment of our dreams. It is important to recognize that the imagination does not operate in isolation. It is intricately linked with our beliefs and attitudes. If we harbor doubts or negative beliefs about our ability to achieve our desires, these mental barriers can hinder the manifestation process. Therefore, cultivating a positive and unwavering belief in the power of our imagination is crucial. By reinforcing our mental images with affirmations and supportive beliefs, we strengthen the foundation upon which our desired reality is built. Engaging in creative visualization exercises regularly can enhance our imaginative faculties. Setting aside dedicated time each day to close our eyes, relax, and immerse ourselves in the world of our desires can significantly boost the effectiveness of our imagination. During these exercises, it is beneficial to engage all our senses, seeing the vivid colors, hearing the sounds, feeling the textures, and even smelling the scents associated with our envisioned reality. The more detailed and sensory-rich our mental images, the more convincing and powerful they become. Ultimately, imagination is not just a tool for personal transformation, but a fundamental aspect of human existence. It is the driving force behind innovation, creativity, and progress. Throughout history, great inventors, artists, and leaders have relied on their imaginative capacities to bring forth groundbreaking ideas and revolutionize the world. By harnessing the power of our imagination, we too can become architects of our destiny, shaping our lives in alignment with our deepest desires and aspirations. Imagination is the core of reality because it serves as the starting point of all creation. By consciously cultivating and harnessing this inner power, we can transcend our current limitations and bring forth the reality we envision. Through vivid visualization, positive emotions, unwavering belief, and consistent practice, we can manifest our dreams and transform our lives in profound and meaningful ways. Living from the end is a powerful principle in the realm of manifestation, emphasizing the importance of embodying the state of having already achieved your desires. This approach requires a shift in mindset where you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you wish to create as if it is already present. By doing so, you create a vibrational match between your inner state and your desired outcome, facilitating its manifestation in the physical world. To live from the end means to imagine yourself in the future having already attained your goal, and to bring that feeling of fulfillment into your present moment. This practice involves not just visualizing the end result, but also immersing yourself in the sensory and emotional experiences associated with it. It's about feeling the joy, satisfaction, and contentment of having what you desire, and letting these feelings guide your current reality. This mental and emotional alignment creates a powerful resonance that draws your desired outcome towards you. The practice of living from the end starts with a clear and vivid picture of your desired future. You must create a detailed mental image of what your life looks like once your goal is achieved. This involves considering all aspects of that reality: how you feel, how you behave, what you see around you, and how others perceive you. The more detailed and realistic your mental image, the more effectively you can embody that future state in your present life. This mental rehearsal trains your subconscious mind to accept this new reality as true, gradually influencing your beliefs and actions. Emotions play a critical role in this process. When you live from the end, you are not just thinking about your desired outcome, but also feeling the emotions that come with it. These emotions act as a magnetic force, attracting similar energies and circumstances into your life. If you can consistently feel the emotions of success, happiness, and gratitude as though you have already achieved your goal, you create a powerful vibrational alignment with your desired outcome. This emotional state reinforces your belief in the possibility and inevitability of your goal. Acting as if your desire is already fulfilled is another essential aspect of living from the end. This means making decisions and taking actions that are consistent with your future self, who has already achieved the goal. For instance, if your goal is to be a successful entrepreneur, start behaving like one now. Make business plans, network with potential partners, and invest in your skills and knowledge. By taking these actions, you signal to the universe and your subconscious mind that you are serious about your goal and ready to embrace it fully. Living from the end also involves a shift in your self-identity. You begin to see yourself as the person who has already achieved the desired outcome. This change in self-perception is crucial because your identity shapes your beliefs and behaviors. When you adopt the identity of your future self, you naturally align your actions and decisions with that identity, making it easier to achieve your goals. This shift in self-identity helps to eliminate doubts and fears as you become more confident in your ability to manifest your desires. Consistency is key in this practice. It's not enough to occasionally visualize and feel the emotions of your desired outcome. You must make it a regular part of your daily routine. This consistent focus helps to rewire your brain and reinforce the new beliefs and patterns necessary for manifestation. Regular practice strengthens your conviction and keeps you aligned with your goal, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. Persistence in living from the end ensures that your desired outcome remains at the forefront of your mind, guiding your actions and decisions. Detachment from the current reality is also necessary. While you maintain a clear vision of your desired outcome, you must also detach from the present circumstances that contradict this vision. This detachment does not mean ignoring your current reality, but rather not letting it dictate your emotional state or beliefs about what is possible. By focusing on your end goal and the feelings associated with it, you rise above temporary setbacks and obstacles, maintaining your alignment with your desired outcome. Living from the end is a holistic approach that integrates your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired reality. It requires imagination, emotional involvement, and consistent practice to create a new vibrational state that aligns with your goals. By embodying the state of having already achieved your desires, you transform your inner world, which in turn influences your external reality. This principle empowers you to become the creator of your life, shaping your destiny through the conscious and intentional alignment of your inner state with your desired outcome. Mental conversations, or the dialogues we have with ourselves, play a profound role in shaping our world and the reality we experience. These inner dialogues, often running continuously and unconsciously, influence our thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and ultimately, the outcomes we manifest in our lives. Understanding the power of these mental conversations and consciously directing them can significantly impact our ability to create the life we desire. At the core of this concept is the idea that our inner dialogue reflects and reinforces our beliefs and assumptions about ourselves and the world. These beliefs, whether empowering or limiting, shape our perceptions and actions. When our mental conversations are positive, supportive, and align with our goals, they reinforce a mindset that fosters success and well-being. Conversely, negative or self-critical inner dialogues can create mental and emotional barriers that hinder our progress and keep us stuck in undesirable patterns. To harness the power of mental conversations, it is essential to become aware of the habitual thoughts and dialogues that occupy our mind. This awareness allows us to identify negative or limiting patterns that may be sabotaging our efforts. For instance, if you consistently tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I always fail," these statements become self-fulfilling prophecies, as your subconscious mind works to validate these beliefs through your experiences and actions. Once you become aware of these negative patterns, the next step is to consciously replace them with positive and empowering statements. This process, often referred to as cognitive restructuring, involves challenging and reframing negative thoughts. For example, replacing "I'm not good enough" with "I am capable" and "deserving of success" shifts your mental dialogue from a limiting belief to an empowering one. Over time, these positive affirmations can reprogram your subconscious mind, altering your beliefs and behaviors to align with your desired outcomes. The impact of mental conversations extends beyond mere thoughts. They influence our emotions and energy. When we engage in positive self-talk, we generate feelings of confidence, motivation, and optimism. These emotions create a high vibrational state that attracts positive experiences and opportunities. On the other hand, negative self-talk can lead to feelings of doubt, fear, and frustration, lowering our vibrational frequency and attracting corresponding negative experiences. Another critical aspect of mental conversations is their ability to shape our interactions with others. The way we talk to ourselves often mirrors how we communicate with the world around us. If our inner dialogue is harsh and critical, we may project these attitudes onto our relationships, leading to conflict and misunderstandings. Conversely, a compassionate and supportive inner dialogue fosters positive and constructive interactions with others, enhancing our personal and professional relationships. Mental conversations also play a pivotal role in problem solving and creativity. When faced with challenges, the nature of our self-talk can determine how effectively we navigate obstacles. Positive and solution-oriented mental dialogues encourage a proactive approach, where we seek creative solutions and remain resilient in the face of setbacks. Negative self-talk, however, can lead to a defeatist attitude, where we become overwhelmed by problems and unable to see potential solutions. To cultivate positive mental conversations, it is helpful to practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Regularly checking in with your thoughts and feelings allows you to catch negative patterns early and consciously redirect them. Techniques such as journaling, meditation, and affirmations can aid in this process, helping you to reinforce positive beliefs and maintain a supportive inner dialogue. Visualization is another powerful tool to enhance your mental conversations. By vividly imagining your desired outcomes and engaging in positive self-talk during these visualizations, you create a mental rehearsal that aligns your subconscious mind with your goals. This practice not only strengthens your belief in the attainability of your desires, but also programs your mind to act in ways that support their realization. Consistency and persistence are crucial in transforming your mental conversations. Just as negative patterns take time to develop, replacing them with positive dialogues requires ongoing effort and commitment. By consistently engaging in positive self-talk and challenging negative thoughts, you gradually shift your mindset and create a new default state of supportive and empowering mental conversations. Mental conversations are a powerful tool that shapes our world from the inside out. By becoming aware of and consciously directing our inner dialogues, we can transform our beliefs, emotions, and actions to align with our desired outcomes. This practice empowers us to create a reality that reflects our highest aspirations and truest potential, ultimately shaping a world that is a reflection of our most positive and empowering inner dialogue. The idea that assumption precedes reality is rooted in the understanding that our beliefs and assumptions about the world shape our experiences and the outcomes we manifest. This principle suggests that what we assume to be true in our minds will eventually become our reality. The assumptions we hold, whether consciously or unconsciously, act as powerful forces that influence our perceptions, behaviors, and the external circumstances we encounter. At the heart of this concept is the recognition that our mind is a creative instrument. The thoughts and beliefs we consistently entertain shape the lens through which we view the world, affecting how we interpret and respond to our experiences. When we assume a particular outcome or state of being, we begin to think, feel, and act in ways that align with that assumption. This alignment creates a self-fulfilling prophecy, where our assumptions generate corresponding realities. For example, if you assume success in your endeavors, you will naturally adopt a mindset of confidence and optimism. This positive assumption influences your actions, leading you to take bold and proactive steps towards your goals. You are more likely to seize opportunities, persist through challenges, and engage in behaviors that increase your chances of success. Over time, this pattern of thought and action brings about the successful outcomes you initially assumed. Conversely, if you assume failure or lack, your thoughts and behaviors will reflect this negative belief. You may become hesitant, doubtful, and risk-averse, avoiding opportunities and actions that could lead to success. This negative assumption creates a mental and emotional state that hinders your progress and attracts experiences that confirm your belief in failure. Thus, your reality becomes a reflection of your initial negative assumption. The power of assumption lies in its ability to influence the subconscious mind, which governs a significant portion of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Our subconscious mind does not differentiate between real and imagined experiences. It accepts whatever we consistently impress upon it. By consciously choosing and reinforcing positive assumptions, we can reprogram our subconscious mind to support the manifestation of our desired outcomes. Assumptions also affect our vibrational frequency, which is the energy we emit into the universe. When we hold positive assumptions, we resonate at a higher vibrational frequency, attracting similar high-frequency experiences and opportunities. This resonance creates a magnetic pull, drawing circumstances that align with our positive beliefs. On the other hand, negative assumptions lower our vibrational frequency, attracting experiences that match this lower energy state. To harness the power of assumption, it is essential to cultivate awareness of our habitual thoughts and beliefs. This involves regularly examining the assumptions we hold about ourselves, others, and the world around us. By identifying and challenging negative or limiting assumptions, we can consciously replace them with positive and empowering ones. This process of cognitive restructuring helps to align our mental framework with our desired reality. Visualization is a valuable tool in this process. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes and assuming them to be true, we create a mental rehearsal that impresses these assumptions upon our subconscious mind. Engaging all our senses in the visualization process makes the experience more real and convincing, reinforcing the positive assumption and its corresponding vibrational frequency. Affirmations are another effective technique for reinforcing positive assumptions. Repeating positive statements that reflect our desired reality helps to embed these assumptions in our subconscious mind. For instance, affirmations like "I am successful, I attract abundance," and "I am confident and capable" reinforce positive beliefs and assumptions, shaping our thoughts and behaviors in alignment with these statements. Consistency and persistence are key to the practice of assuming your desired reality. Our habitual thoughts and beliefs have been ingrained over time, and it takes continuous effort to reshape them. By consistently focusing on positive assumptions and reinforcing them through visualization, affirmations, and conscious thought, we gradually rewire our mental patterns and create a new default state of positive assumptions. It is also important to act in accordance with our positive assumptions. This means making decisions and taking actions that reflect our desired reality, even if our current circumstances do not yet match these assumptions. Acting as if our assumptions are already true bridges the gap between our current state and our desired state, accelerating the manifestation process. This alignment between thought, belief, and action creates a coherent and powerful force that drives the realization of our goals. The principle that assumption precedes reality underscores the creative power of our thoughts and beliefs. By consciously choosing and reinforcing positive assumptions, we shape our perceptions, behaviors, and experiences to align with our desired outcomes. This practice empowers us to become active creators of our reality, using the power of assumption to transform our lives and manifest our deepest aspirations. The idea that assumption precedes reality is rooted in the understanding that our beliefs and assumptions about the world shape our experiences and the outcomes we manifest. This principle suggests that what we assume to be true in our minds will eventually become our reality. The assumptions we hold, whether consciously or unconsciously, act as powerful forces that influence our perceptions, behaviors, and the external circumstances we encounter. At the heart of this concept is the recognition that our mind is a creative instrument. The thoughts and beliefs we consistently entertain shape the lens through which we view the world, affecting how we interpret and respond to our experiences. When we assume a particular outcome or state of being, we begin to think, feel, and act in ways that align with that assumption. This alignment creates a self-fulfilling prophecy, where our assumptions generate corresponding realities. For example, if you assume success in your endeavors, you will naturally adopt a mindset of confidence and optimism. This positive assumption influences your actions, leading you to take bold and proactive steps toward your goals. You are more likely to seize opportunities, persist through challenges, and engage in behaviors that increase your chances of success. Over time, this pattern of thought and action brings about the successful outcomes you initially assumed. Conversely, if you assume failure or lack, your thoughts and behaviors will reflect this negative belief. You may become hesitant, doubtful, and risk-averse, avoiding opportunities and actions that could lead to success. This negative assumption creates a mental and emotional state that hinders your progress and attracts experiences that confirm your belief in failure. Thus, your reality becomes a reflection of your initial negative assumption. The power of assumption lies in its ability to influence the subconscious mind, which governs a significant portion of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Our subconscious mind does not differentiate between real and imagined experiences. It accepts whatever we consistently impress upon it. By consciously choosing and reinforcing positive assumptions, we can reprogram our subconscious mind to support the manifestation of our desired outcomes. Assumptions also affect our vibrational frequency, which is the energy we emit into the universe. When we hold positive assumptions, we resonate at a higher vibrational frequency, attracting similar high-frequency experiences and opportunities. This resonance creates a magnetic pull, drawing circumstances that align with our positive beliefs. On the other hand, negative assumptions lower our vibrational frequency, attracting experiences that match this lower energy state. To harness the power of assumption, it is essential to cultivate awareness of our habitual thoughts and beliefs. This involves regularly examining the assumptions we hold about ourselves, others, and the world around us. By identifying and challenging negative or limiting assumptions, we can consciously replace them with positive and empowering ones. This process of cognitive restructuring helps to align our mental framework with our desired reality. Visualization is a valuable tool in this process. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes and assuming them to be true, we create a mental rehearsal that impresses these assumptions upon our subconscious mind. Engaging all our senses in the visualization process makes the experience more real and convincing, reinforcing the positive assumption and its corresponding vibrational frequency. Affirmations are another effective technique for reinforcing positive assumptions. Repeating positive statements that reflect our desired reality helps to embed these assumptions in our subconscious mind. For instance, affirmations like "I am successful, I attract abundance," and "I am confident and capable" reinforce positive beliefs and assumptions, shaping our thoughts and behaviors in alignment with these statements. Consistency and persistence are key to the practice of assuming your desired reality. Our habitual thoughts and beliefs have been ingrained over time, and it takes continuous effort to reshape them. By consistently focusing on positive assumptions and reinforcing them through visualization, affirmations, and conscious thought, we gradually rewire our mental patterns and create a new default state of positive assumptions. It is also important to act in accordance with our positive assumptions. This means making decisions and taking actions that reflect our desired reality, even if our current circumstances do not yet match these assumptions. Acting as if our assumptions are already true bridges the gap between our current state and our desired state, accelerating the manifestation process. This alignment between thought, belief, and action creates a coherent and powerful force that drives the realization of our goals. The principle that assumption precedes reality underscores the creative power of our thoughts and beliefs. By consciously choosing and reinforcing positive assumptions, we shape our perceptions, behaviors, and experiences to align with our desired outcomes. This practice empowers us to become active creators of our reality, using the power of assumption to transform our lives and manifest our deepest aspirations. Persisting despite appearances is a crucial principle in the manifestation process, emphasizing the importance of maintaining faith and determination regardless of external circumstances. This principle highlights that our current reality, with all its challenges and obstacles, should not dictate our belief in the ultimate achievement of our goals. Instead, we must hold steadfastly to our vision and continue to take inspired action, trusting that our desired outcome will materialize in due time. The journey to manifesting our desires often involves facing situations that seem contradictory to what we seek. These appearances can be discouraging, leading us to doubt our abilities and the feasibility of our goals. However, it is essential to understand that these obstacles are temporary and part of the natural unfolding process. They test our resolve and commitment, pushing us to strengthen our belief in our vision. By persisting despite these appearances, we demonstrate unwavering faith in the unseen forces at work, aligning ourselves with the creative power of the universe. This persistence requires a deep conviction that our inner vision is more real than our current circumstances. It means continuously focusing on our desired outcome, visualizing it, and feeling the emotions associated with its realization. This mental and emotional alignment keeps us in a high vibrational state, attracting the necessary resources, opportunities, and people to bring our vision to life. When we maintain this alignment, we become resilient to setbacks and challenges, viewing them as opportunities for growth and refinement rather than insurmountable barriers. To persist despite appearances, it is vital to cultivate a mindset of optimism and possibility. This involves reprogramming our subconscious mind with positive beliefs and affirmations that reinforce our commitment to our goals. For example, repeating statements like "I am capable of achieving my desires" and "every obstacle is an opportunity for growth" helps to strengthen our resolve and keep us focused on our vision. These affirmations act as mental anchors, grounding us in our belief and preventing us from being swayed by negative appearances. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with supportive and like-minded individuals can significantly bolster our persistence. Engaging with a community that shares our values and goals provides encouragement, inspiration, and accountability. When we encounter setbacks, having a network of supportive individuals can remind us of our strengths and the importance of staying committed to our vision. This collective energy can uplift us, helping us to see beyond temporary challenges and stay focused on our desired outcome. It is also important to practice patience and trust in the timing of the universe. Manifestation is not always an immediate process, and sometimes our desired outcomes take time to unfold. During this period, it is crucial to remain patient and trust that everything is happening for our highest good. This patience is a form of active faith, where we continue to take inspired action while trusting that our efforts will yield the desired results. By embracing this mindset, we can navigate the manifestation journey with grace and resilience, knowing that our persistence will ultimately lead to the realization of our goals. Visualization is a powerful tool in maintaining persistence. By regularly visualizing our desired outcome, we reinforce our belief in its eventual manifestation. This practice helps to keep our vision vivid and real in our minds, counteracting any negative appearances that may arise. During visualization, it is beneficial to engage all our senses and immerse ourselves in the experience of already having achieved our goal. This sensory-rich mental imagery strengthens our emotional connection to our vision, making it easier to persist despite any external challenges. Moreover, taking consistent and inspired action is crucial in persisting despite appearances. Even when faced with setbacks, continuing to move forward with small, manageable steps keeps the momentum going. Each action, no matter how small, brings us closer to our desired outcome. This forward movement reinforces our belief in our ability to achieve our goals and demonstrates our commitment to our vision. By maintaining a steady pace and celebrating small victories along the way, we build the resilience and confidence needed to persist in the face of adversity. Persisting despite appearances also involves embracing a growth mindset. Viewing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth allows us to extract valuable lessons from every experience. This mindset shift transforms obstacles into stepping stones, enhancing our personal and spiritual development. By adopting this perspective, we become more adaptable and resourceful, better equipped to navigate the complexities of the manifestation journey. Persisting despite appearances is about maintaining an unwavering commitment to our vision, regardless of external circumstances. It requires a deep belief in the power of our thoughts and the creative process, coupled with consistent action and a positive mindset. By embracing this principle, we align ourselves with the universal forces that support our growth and manifestation, ultimately bringing our deepest desires to fruition. Detachment from the how is a fundamental principle in the art of manifestation, emphasizing the importance of letting go of the need to control the specific means by which our desires will materialize. This concept is rooted in the understanding that while we can set clear intentions and visualize our desired outcomes, the exact path to their realization is often beyond our conscious awareness and control. By detaching from the how, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities and creative solutions that the universe can provide, allowing our desires to manifest in ways that are often unexpected and far better than we could have imagined. When we fixate on the how, we limit our perspective and narrow the range of potential outcomes. This fixation can create anxiety, frustration, and doubt, especially when things do not unfold as we expect. It also stems from a lack of trust in the natural flow of the universe and a belief that we must manage every detail ourselves. However, the universe operates on principles of synchronicity and divine timing, orchestrating events and circumstances in ways that we cannot fully comprehend. Trusting in this process requires faith in the unseen and an understanding that the universe is always working in our favor. Detachment from the how involves focusing on what we want and why we want it, rather than getting bogged down in the specifics of how it will come to pass. This shift in focus allows us to maintain a high vibrational state, aligning our energy with our desires and attracting the right opportunities and resources. When we concentrate on the essence of our desire, whether it's joy, love, abundance, or success, we become more attuned to the feelings and experiences associated with its fulfillment. This emotional alignment is a powerful attractor, drawing into our lives the conditions that resonate with our desires. Practicing detachment requires a deep level of trust and surrender. Trusting that the universe has the best possible plan for us, even if we cannot see it, helps us to release our need for control. Surrendering does not mean giving up on our goals. Rather, it means relinquishing our grip on the specific pathways and methods by which they will be achieved. It's about setting clear intentions, taking inspired action, and then allowing the universe to handle the details. This approach frees us from the stress and pressure of having to figure everything out on our own, making the manifestation process more enjoyable and fluid. One way to cultivate detachment from the how is through mindfulness and meditation. These practices help to quiet the mind and bring us into the present moment, reducing our attachment to specific outcomes and the need for control. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing us to recognize and release any resistance or anxiety related to the manifestation process. Meditation deepens our connection to our inner guidance and intuition, helping us to trust in the flow of the universe and remain open to unexpected opportunities and solutions. Another important aspect of detachment is maintaining a sense of openness and curiosity. By staying open to all possibilities, we allow the universe to bring us what we need in the most appropriate and timely manner. This openness requires flexibility and adaptability, enabling us to pivot and adjust our actions as new information and opportunities arise. Curiosity keeps us engaged and inspired, fostering a sense of wonder and excitement about the unfolding journey, rather than fixating on a rigid outcome. Taking inspired action is also key to the practice of detachment. While we release our grip on the how, we still need to take steps that move us toward our goals. Inspired action arises from a place of alignment and intuition, guided by our inner knowing and the signs and synchronicities we encounter along the way. This type of action feels natural and effortless, as opposed to forced or contrived efforts driven by fear or control. By following our intuition and taking inspired steps, we co-create with the universe, allowing the manifestation process to unfold organically. Detachment from the how also involves embracing uncertainty and the unknown. The journey to manifesting our desires is often filled with twists and turns, requiring us to navigate through periods of ambiguity and unpredictability. Embracing this uncertainty with a sense of faith and trust helps us to remain calm and centered, even when things do not go as planned. It allows us to see challenges and setbacks as part of the larger process, providing opportunities for growth, learning, and deeper alignment with our true selves. Detachment from the how is about aligning with the natural flow of life and the creative process of the universe. It's about understanding that while we are powerful co-creators, we do not need to micromanage every detail of our manifestation journey. By focusing on our desired outcomes, maintaining a positive and high vibrational state, and taking inspired action, we allow the universe to orchestrate the how in ways that are often beyond our imagination. This approach brings a sense of ease, joy, and fulfillment to the manifestation process, enabling us to experience the magic and wonder of co-creating our reality with the universe. The power of visualization lies in its ability to bridge the gap between our inner desires and the external reality we wish to create. Visualization is more than mere daydreaming. It is a focused and intentional practice that engages our imagination to vividly picture our desired outcomes as if they are already happening. This practice taps into the deep connection between our mind and the universe, leveraging the power of our thoughts to manifest our goals and dreams. At its core, visualization works by harnessing the brain's ability to simulate experiences. When we vividly imagine a scenario, our brain responds almost as if we were experiencing the event in real life. This phenomenon, known as neuroplasticity, allows us to rewire our brain's neural pathways through consistent mental rehearsal. By repeatedly visualizing our desired outcomes, we strengthen the neural connections associated with those experiences, making it easier for us to act in ways that align with our goals. Engaging in regular visualization helps to cultivate a sense of certainty and confidence in our ability to achieve our desires. When we can see and feel our success in our mind's eye, we begin to believe in its inevitability. This belief shifts our mindset from one of doubt and limitation to one of possibility and empowerment. As a result, we become more motivated and proactive, taking actions that move us closer to our goals. Visualization also plays a crucial role in programming our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is a powerful force that governs much of our behavior, often operating below the level of conscious awareness. By impressing our desired outcomes upon our subconscious mind through visualization, we align our inner beliefs with our external goals. This alignment creates a harmonious state where our thoughts, emotions, and actions are all directed toward achieving our vision. The emotional aspect of visualization is equally important. Emotions are powerful drivers of behavior, and by infusing our visualizations with positive feelings, we enhance their impact. When we visualize our goals, it is essential to immerse ourselves in the emotions associated with their fulfillment. This might include feelings of joy, gratitude, excitement, and pride. These emotions elevate our vibrational frequency, attracting corresponding high-frequency experiences and opportunities into our lives. Moreover, visualization helps to clarify our goals and make them more concrete. Often our desires can be vague or abstract, but the process of visualizing forces us to define our goals in specific terms. This clarity is crucial for manifestation, as the universe responds to clear and focused intentions. By creating detailed mental images of our desired outcomes, we provide a precise blueprint for the universe to work with, increasing the likelihood of manifesting our dreams. Another benefit of visualization is its ability to improve performance and enhance skills. This principle is widely recognized in fields such as sports, where athletes use visualization to mentally rehearse their techniques and strategies. By repeatedly visualizing successful performances, athletes can enhance their physical and mental preparation, leading to improved actual performance. This technique is not limited to sports. It can be applied to any area of life, from public speaking to artistic endeavors to business negotiations. Visualization also helps to overcome limiting beliefs and mental barriers. Many of us hold subconscious beliefs that can hinder our progress, such as fears of failure or feelings of unworthiness. Through visualization, we can confront and transform these limiting beliefs by creating new mental scenarios where we succeed and thrive. This process helps to build a new self-image that is aligned with our highest potential, enabling us to break free from old patterns and embrace new possibilities. The practice of visualization can be enhanced through various techniques, such as incorporating sensory details and using present tense language. When visualizing, it is beneficial to engage all our senses to create a vivid and realistic mental experience. This might involve seeing the colors, hearing the sounds, feeling the textures, and even smelling the scents associated with our desired outcome. Additionally, using present tense affirmations, such as I am statements, reinforces the idea that our goals are already being realized, further strengthening our belief in their attainment. Incorporating visualization into a daily routine can significantly amplify its effects. Setting aside dedicated time each day to practice visualization ensures that it becomes a consistent part of our life. Morning and evening are particularly effective times for visualization, as these periods are when our minds are most receptive to new information. By making visualization a habitual practice, we continuously reinforce our goals and keep them at the forefront of our consciousness. The power of visualization lies in its ability to align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our deepest desires. It transforms abstract dreams into tangible realities by engaging the creative faculties of our mind and the energetic principles of the universe. Through regular and focused visualization, we can reprogram our subconscious mind, elevate our vibrational frequency, and create a mental blueprint that guides us toward the fulfillment of our goals. This practice empowers us to become active co-creators of our reality, harnessing the limitless potential of our imagination to manifest our dreams and aspirations. Faith in the unseen is a cornerstone of the manifestation process, embodying the belief that what we desire exists in a realm beyond our immediate sensory perception and will eventually materialize in our physical reality. This principle calls for a deep trust in the invisible forces and universal laws that govern the unfolding of our desires. It is about believing in the potential for our dreams to come true, even when there is no tangible evidence to support this belief. This faith acts as a powerful catalyst, bridging the gap between our current reality and the one we aspire to create. Holding faith in the unseen requires a profound understanding of the nature of reality. It acknowledges that the physical world we experience with our senses is just a small part of a much larger, interconnected universe. Our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs operate on an energetic level, influencing the fabric of reality. By maintaining a steadfast belief in our desired outcomes, we send out a vibrational signal that attracts circumstances, people, and opportunities aligned with those outcomes. This faith is not blind optimism, but a knowing that our desires are valid and achievable. It is rooted in the conviction that the universe is abundant and responsive to our intentions. When we trust in the unseen, we align ourselves with the flow of the universe, allowing it to work on our behalf. This alignment creates a state of harmony and coherence, where our inner world of thoughts and emotions is in sync with the outer world of experiences and manifestations. Maintaining faith in the unseen often requires a shift in perspective. It involves moving away from a mindset dominated by fear, doubt, and limitation to one that embraces possibility and potential. This shift can be challenging, especially when we are faced with obstacles and setbacks. However, these challenges are an integral part of the manifestation journey, testing our resolve and strengthening our belief in our goals. By viewing difficulties as opportunities for growth and learning, we reinforce our faith and stay committed to our vision. A key aspect of this faith is patience. Manifestation is a process that unfolds in its own time, often requiring us to wait longer than we might like. During this waiting period, it is crucial to remain patient and trust that the universe is orchestrating events in our favor. This patience is not passive, but an active form of faith that involves continued focus on our desires, positive thinking, and taking inspired actions. By staying patient, We allow the universe to bring our desires into reality in the most perfect way, often beyond our expectations. Gratitude plays a significant role in cultivating faith in the unseen. By expressing gratitude for what we have and for what is coming, we reinforce our belief in the abundance of the universe. Gratitude shifts our focus from lack to abundance, creating a positive feedback loop that attracts more of what we desire. This practice helps us to maintain a high vibrational state, making it easier to stay optimistic and trust in the unseen forces at work. Visualization is another powerful tool for nurturing faith in the unseen. By regularly visualizing our desired outcomes, we create a mental image that reinforces our belief in their eventual manifestation. This practice makes our goals feel more real and achievable, strengthening our faith and commitment. The more vivid and detailed our visualizations, the stronger our emotional connection to our desires, which in turn enhances our faith. Affirmations can also support our faith in the unseen. Positive affirmations are statements that affirm our belief in our goals and our ability to achieve them. By repeating affirmations such as "I trust in the process of life," or "my desires are manifesting in perfect timing," we reinforce our faith and align our subconscious mind with our intentions. These affirmations act as reminders of our inner truth, helping us to stay focused and optimistic. Engaging with a supportive community can further bolster our faith. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who share our beliefs and aspirations creates a collective energy that strengthens our individual faith. This community can provide encouragement, inspiration, and accountability, helping us to stay committed to our goals, even when faced with challenges. Sharing our experiences and hearing about others' successes reinforces our belief in the power of faith and the manifestation process. Ultimately, faith in the unseen is about embracing a holistic view of life that integrates the visible and invisible, the known and the unknown. It is about recognizing that our desires are not mere whims, but expressions of our deepest truths and potentials. By holding faith in these truths, we honor our connection to the larger universal forces that guide and support us. This faith empowers us to navigate the manifestation journey with confidence, resilience, and joy, knowing that our dreams are not only possible but already on their way to becoming our reality. Gratitude serves as a potent force in the manifestation process, functioning as a magnetic attractor that draws towards us the experiences, opportunities, and circumstances aligned with our desires. This principle is grounded in the understanding that what we focus on expands, and by cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we amplify the positive aspects of our lives while inviting more blessings into our reality. At its essence, gratitude is a recognition and appreciation of the abundance that already exists in our lives. It shifts our attention away from scarcity and lack towards abundance and prosperity. When we express gratitude for what we have, we acknowledge the blessings, opportunities, and resources that surround us, regardless of our current circumstances. This shift in perspective creates a positive feedback loop, where our focus on abundance attracts more abundance into our lives. Gratitude operates on a vibrational level, influencing the energetic frequency at which we resonate. When we express gratitude, we emit a high-frequency vibration that aligns us with the positive energies of the universe. This vibrational resonance acts as a magnet, drawing towards us people, situations, and experiences that match our elevated state of gratitude. As a result, we attract more opportunities for growth, joy, and fulfillment into our lives. Moreover, gratitude opens the door to receiving. When we are grateful for what we have, we signal to the universe that we are open to receiving more blessings. This attitude of receptivity creates a flow of abundance that circulates freely in our lives. By acknowledging and appreciating the gifts that come our way, we create space for even greater blessings to enter our reality. Gratitude thus becomes a catalyst for the manifestation of our desires, allowing us to manifest our dreams with greater ease and grace. Practicing gratitude is not limited to expressing thanks for the big wins or major milestones. It encompasses appreciation for the small, everyday blessings that enrich our lives. From the warmth of the sun on our skin to the laughter of loved ones, there is always something to be grateful for. By cultivating a habit of gratitude, we train our minds to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, even in the face of challenges or adversity. This shift in focus empowers us to find joy and fulfillment in every moment, regardless of external circumstances. A powerful way to harness the magnetic force of gratitude is through the practice of gratitude journaling. Taking time each day to write down 3 or more things we are grateful for helps to anchor our awareness in a state of appreciation. This simple yet profound practice trains our brains to seek out and acknowledge the abundance that surrounds us, amplifying our capacity for gratitude. Over time, gratitude journaling becomes a transformative ritual that deepens our connection to the flow of abundance in our lives. Furthermore, expressing gratitude verbally or through acts of kindness amplifies its magnetic effect. When we vocalize our appreciation to others or extend a helping hand, we not only uplift their spirits but also enhance our own vibrational frequency. Acts of generosity and kindness create a ripple effect of positive energy that reverberates throughout the universe, attracting more blessings and opportunities into our lives. In this way, gratitude becomes a catalyst for abundance, spreading joy and goodwill wherever it goes. Gratitude also fosters a sense of interconnectedness and unity with the universe. When we recognize the abundance in our lives, we acknowledge our inherent connection to the web of life. This awareness cultivates a deep sense of belonging and purpose, instilling in us a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. By honoring the interconnectedness of all things, we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe, allowing abundance to flow effortlessly into our lives. Gratitude serves as a powerful magnet that attracts abundance, prosperity, and fulfillment into our lives. By cultivating an attitude of appreciation and acknowledging the blessings that surround us, we amplify the positive energies of the universe and create space for even greater blessings to enter our reality. Through practices such as gratitude journaling, verbal expressions of thanks, and acts of kindness, we harness the magnetic force of gratitude and align ourselves with the flow of abundance in the universe. As we embrace gratitude as a way of life, we open ourselves to a world of endless possibilities and create a reality filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment. In conclusion, we have explored the transformative power of manifestation, delving into key principles such as imagination, faith, visualization, and gratitude. Through these principles, we have discovered that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are not passive experiences but active forces that shape the reality we experience. By harnessing the creative potential of our minds and aligning ourselves with the universal laws of manifestation, we have the ability to co-create our lives in alignment with our deepest desires and aspirations. Imagination serves as the gateway to possibility, allowing us to envision a reality beyond our current circumstances. By daring to dream and holding a clear vision of what we wish to create, we activate the creative forces of the universe and set the stage for manifestation to occur. Faith in the unseen empowers us to trust in the inherent abundance and benevolence of the universe, even when the evidence may seem to suggest otherwise. By cultivating unwavering trust and belief in our desires, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life and open ourselves to receiving the blessings and opportunities that await us. Visualization acts as a powerful tool for bridging the gap between imagination and reality. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes and embodying the emotions associated with their fulfillment, we create a mental blueprint that guides us toward their manifestation. Gratitude serves as a magnetic force that attracts abundance, prosperity, and fulfillment into our lives. By cultivating an attitude of appreciation and acknowledging the blessings that surround us, we amplify the positive energies of the universe and create space for even greater blessings to enter our reality. As we integrate these principles into our daily lives and make them a cornerstone of our consciousness, we become active participants in the process of creation. We recognize that we are not victims of circumstance, but powerful co-creators of our reality, capable of shaping our destiny in alignment with our highest vision. May we continue to nurture our dreams, cultivate our faith, and embody the qualities of imagination, visualization, and gratitude. In doing so, may we unlock the full potential of our creative abilities and manifest a reality that is rich in joy, abundance, and fulfillment for ourselves and for all beings. Thank you.